Field is set, ready to run. Stand by for a start. And they're racing. Give them a cheer, Australia, wherever you're listening. What a win in a cup we'll never forget.
Welcome back to the Reggies Punt Show here with just the two blokes who could have been anything but decided to have fun instead. Tommy's fucking somewhere. Who cares?
He's always on the move.
Before we get into it, remember, let's gamble responsibly. Massive shout out to our wagering partner, Bluebet. Download the app. Start punting with the True Blue Aussie bookie. Mate, licking the wounds a little bit today.
Been licking them all day.
But, hey, it is what it is. One of the great wins, series wins for any state, whether it's Queensland or New South Wales.
For sure.
You do not go and have one of the worst, bits of bad luck, I suppose. Not bad luck, but just that whole series of events that went on in game one.
Mm-hmm.
Sent off, down to 12 men, new coach, first game, everything that went wrong did.
Yeah, that's right.
Absolutely written off. Series is over, and to come back and do that was fucking unreal for them.
Very easy for them to just roll over and die.
Oh,
and they just
massive
fucking
shout out.
stood up. So props to you.
That is what getting it is.
Yeah, that's a stepping stone into getting Origin, I could say.
And I hope moving forward that this can be the basis of getting it, and then we can have games like last night every time, because that was fucking nuts.
That first 40 minutes, I heard a lot of people at work today, and the casuals who don't watch rugby league and they just watch Origin. I was falling asleep. It was fucking boring. I said
Fuck
that right.
off. Who said that?
Probably every person that doesn't watch footy, I heard say it. I was
Are you fucking?
I said that is right there. I said to you, you didn't see tries, so you're bored. I was like, but someone who enjoys rugby league, that was one of the best halves of footy.
Oh,
best games of footy. Even
brutal.
though Queensland lost, I can still say that was one of the most brutal and just arm wrestle games of footy I've ever seen.
Yeah,
ever.
Fuck, it was good. That first, I said last night at 9:02, middle of half time, sent a message and said, we're going to be in big trouble in the last 15 here. We need Suncorp.
Yeah, you called it.
And fuck, we were just so tired from that defensive effort
you
in
could
the
tell
first half.
That first 10, 15, the boys with the line speed we had was unseen this series.
Paddy Carrigan. Fuck me.
I'm going to say this in the public record.
Oh, no.
Come back in 10 years' time. Paddy Carrigan will be one of the greatest lock forwards of all time.
Yeah.
If not by the end of his career.
80 minutes in the middle, 60 tackles.
Mate, 58.
And they were big shots too.
He was fucking standing up.
He listened to Corey Parker.
For sure. Absolutely. He called out, taking Spencer Leniu on.
Yeah.
I felt like he was stepping up when the forwards were getting tired. Kafusi playing 15 minutes. He looked sloppy at the start.
That was a bit weird, yeah.
Fodawaker in and out, Lindsay Collins and that. And Paddy just stood there in the middle and just fucking put the boys on his back. Every time he made a run,
We made 10 every time.
Yeah, that post-contact meters, him hitting that advantage line, him just being able to find his front or even stay standing. He is so fucking admirable to watch. That one call where I think they called it a knock-on and we challenged it, and the refs looked it up, and it was ended up being a rake from Mitch Barnett. I actually said to Pedro, I said, there's no way that Paddy's knocked that on. When do you ever see him make those little errors? He is just such a complete forward that I think any fucking team would have as their first.
He was trying to do the job of fucking Tino, Flegler, Gilbert.
The presence of those
them.
kind of blokes were missed in our forward pack this series for sure.
We
And
knew
Paddy
that
tried
after
to do his
game
best.
2.
Yeah,
but
still no excuse.
Anyway,
Billy's got a few questions to answer.
How though? After one of the best games you've ever seen, it could have went either way.
It could have went either way, but the fact that it didn't was because of I think the lack of rotation.
I reckon it was because they had 60% of the ball.
It's hard to say this because it worked in game 1 with Cobbo, and this is not saying that Ponga played bad and that he's shit at all, but last night is really a game where you needed 3 forwards on the bench, and the Ponga coming on, that little experiment. It didn't work last night. It just didn't work. The flow of the game, we were too exhausted. Having a third forward last night, the way that Lindsay Collins made that impact off the bench, having another bloke doing that,
but
I think that would have helped a bit.
Why? I don't get that either, because we had a fresh forward there in Kafusi and we didn't use the cunt.
Yeah.
So,
he played an average first 10 minutes and then pulled him off. That's another thing. It's
why'd you pick him?
That's right. That's Billy. Why did you make that change to have a second rower go front row to start, who was off the bench, and then playing for 15. That's a whole waste of a pick.
It was a bit weird, yeah. But you could say the same about Gerbo, though.
Yeah, exactly. And he's their
only
fucking
played
captain.
20 minutes.
But
yeah.
Capewell didn't offer anything in attack. His defense was fairly solid.
He was solid.
But yeah, I think
I don't know if
the
we
only
can
thing
blame
that
Capewell for the attack.
no way. There was a lot of questions we asked about that, but
We didn't have much in attack.
I think someone like Fafita coming off the bench in a game like that, just when the game was getting sloppy and tired, and he could have just had that extra go attacking their line,
Yeah,
would have
that's
made a bit of a difference.
Easy to say, I reckon. But yeah, you're right.
Hindsight's a kind of a thing in a game like that, though. Like,
It was credit to them, man. Angus
Absolutely.
Crichton. Fuck me. Every time he got the ball, I was shitting myself.
even 70 minutes in, he would get up and play the ball and just be fucking staring down the marker and screaming at him.
He's
and I
so
just went,
big, man, for
I
a
was like,
second rower.
holy, I was like, this cunt, it just wants it.
Dylan Edwards, freak. He
Mate.
took the most carries in the first 20 minutes, I
He
reckon.
had 190 metres
Out
by
of
like
every
fucking
cunt.
just after half time.
Gus Gould absolutely nailed it, as much as that hurts me to say. When he said last night, Dylan Edwards is bulletproof in Origin because he bases his game on effort and fucking those tough carries.
That's right.
While she bases his on flair and fucking taking risks.
Yeah.
And it hasn't worked all season. So
What I thought was going to happen with Dylan Edwards getting picked in Origin is like his game doesn't really have many flaws. He steps up in the big occasion, he does a job, and he does it fucking well, and he absolutely proved me right.
yeah.
So-
Fuck, he was good, man.
You got to give a lot of credit to them. Mitchell Moses' kicking game as well,
Moses' kicking game was so frustrating to watch.
especially because
We'd pin him down
Yeah.
and then he'd boot it fucking 60, 65 metres and we'd be back in our own 20. And
Yeah.
I'm just going, how? That's
that arm wrestle of jamming each other in our own ends, and then Cherry or Walshy would kick it, and they'd end up on their own 40, and then Mitchell Moses would just send a ball 50 metres high and 50 metres long,
And we'd catch it
be
in our own 20 and then
10.
eventually
It's just-
get back out to the 20 or whatever instead of being on the 35. you
Yeah,
know, like they were every time.
field positioning was completely shifted. just by
60% of
kicking
the
game.
footy too, it was just like they controlled the game and it would have been a very Queensland to somehow win from there.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you can see how in the last 15 we were so tired.
It was always going to catch up to us.
Oh, it shit me though because it was 8-4. 8-4
Yeah, 8-4 after Bradman scored.
after Beth scored. That was a good try, but God, I wish Gags went for the hips, not up high. But
Yeah.
anyway, 8-4, you're like, it's all good. There's fucking
15 minutes,
13,
yeah.
14 minutes to go here. We're going to win this. We will win this and just do a full-on Queensland. And second tackle after the restart, Harry Grant and Ponga give away this dumbest penalty. He pushed it was a penalty.
Yeah.
There was no
In every
shit-house
right,
calls. He's bloke's gone to get up, play the ball. Harry Grant's pushed him over, out-and-out penalty, and then Harry missed a tackle as well. So I do feel a bit bad for Harry Grant because those two acts there, so that was it. Game was over then.
Yeah. In a game like that where it was an arm wrestle through the middle, when you're starting to get tired late on, it's the laziness around the ruck that they really punished us on.
Yeah.
Like, it is so simple for a good hooker like Reece Robson. You can see it when you're watching the TV. Every time you see one person peel off a bit late and there's one marker or they're standing off getting caught, bang. Even that just slight 2 or 3 meter engagement can just fucking just put so much pressure on that ruck in defence.
There's
and
another
they nailed
bloke.
that.
Reece Robson just bases his game on not doing anything out of dummy half but passing the fucking footy
Mate.
and making 60 tackles. Perfect, because Grant goes for the one-hand pickup all the time, goes to fucking do the old, I'm going this way, nah, gammon, I'm going that way. Does it all the time, or like passes through the ruck sort of thing. It's all flary and that, and it's all unreal. And we'll pick him for the next fucking decade as well. But it's just, those Origin style ways to play just got them over the line.
The sign of a good hooker almost is when you don't really notice them too much.
Yeah.
Like we noticed Harry Green, we could pick 4 or 5 errors that he
Yeah.
made this series. Reece Robson.
4 or
I don't-
5 probably last night.
Yeah,
He
I
tried
don't
to
remember
put it in
a
there.
highlight from Reece Robson, which is in a good way because
Yeah.
he made 50 tackles every game, never made a bad pass,
Yeah.
and he would always do his job and engage in that middle, like I said before. And he,
They were
fuck,
good, man.
he cemented his
Lomax,
jersey.
how does he catch it every time, man?
His aerial presence
Fuck,
is
he's good.
unmatched. Unmatched.
The whole team deserves fucking praise because, like I said, that there it's happened 3 times in the last 30 years.
Yeah.
Exactly. What happened there has happened once a decade on average. And Ricky
19
Stewart
years.
and Andrew Johns were the other 2 halfbacks to go up there and do
Yeah.
it. So
It's a
unreal.
huge feat. Huge
Oh, it's
feat.
massive.
Like, very
You should be proud of your state if you're fucking from New South Wales, because
Yeah.
that was, you will not see that every fucking
what
day
makes
of the
it
week.
like so impressive as well is because of the Queensland dominance in the last 20 years, the 8 in a row, 11 out of 12 series, and like the fucking aura around the Cauldron.
Yeah.
To be able to be a part of that, like they would have been, their whole game plan would have been shut these fucking cunts up.
Oh.
Because we, probably the media, and I felt like the whole feeling around this game was Queensland was leaning so much on, well, we've got Suncorp, we've got Suncorp.
Which is a fair thing to lean on.
Fair thing to lean on, but I feel like we just, wouldn't say milked it, but it feels like that almost.
Well,
that
we
were
had
just,
to, though. Who'd we have playing?
Yeah, we
had no
But
cunt.
even in 2020, I don't remember us ever going, yeah, but we've got the Cauldron. Like we just,
Because we weren't supposed to win that game.
yeah,
We were not supposed to win that game.
and we were this time. We,
were.
we just lent on the, Suncorp definitely helped. You could tell those extra,
Yeah.
that first 20 minutes, that was a bit of Suncorp building
If that's
up. but-
down there, we're fucking in big trouble.
Yeah, exactly.
The last 160 minutes of footy, we got dominated pretty well. And
For
it's just
sure.
that Suncorp fucking kept us in it for 65 minutes last night.
Yeah.
It was like, hang on, we could steal this, because it would have been a steal at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
If the shoe went on the other foot and we scored 2 bang quick tries and somehow won, all those New South Wales players would be sitting there today going, how the fuck did we lose that? You know
Yep.
what I mean? So
It was
fully
a very
deserved.
Queensland style. Like I've just given so many pats to you, New South Wales boys.
Yeah, well, you got it. It was unreal. Good
It
on
was
'em.
give you credit, take my licks, but very Queensland style win of the Blues there.
Yeah, it was good from New
In
South.
the sense of you won a game that you shouldn't have.
Yeah.
And
You
it's
should not
a
have
fucking
won.
good feeling, isn't it?
It is a great
A
feeling.
fucking great feeling.
You've done
Trust
well.
Me, we know it.
We've fucking experienced that a few times, and when you win and you're not meant to, down in enemy territory, God, there's got to be no better feeling for New South
Yeah.
Samoa. So they've done well.
Yeah,
The
that is
song-
a bucket list.
The song, I've got to get to the song. It's fucking shit, but all I want to say is I felt a bit bad for Robson, Gerbo, Isaiah Yeo, Cameron Murray,
Mitch Barnett.
all those style of, like, all those players that aren't from Samoa who couldn't have given a fuck about your song. There was 4 blokes in the team who clearly wrote it and no one else could give a fuck, boys. So just come up with something simple like yippee yippee
Yeah, we
because
don't really have
everyone
any
loves
English
it.
in ours.
Everyone loves it. Another bone to pick. I feel like a Tui's. Love it. I love that song.
Yeah,
I feel
that's
like
rugby
a Tui.
league
That's
song.
rugby league.
Yeah.
Do not fucking let me see you singing it without a beer in your hand, because Crichton didn't have one. Toto never had one. Haas, I get it. It's his religion. He doesn't drink.
Yep.
Luai, none of them drink, I don't believe, because didn't see him with a beer once. So
see what the problem
stick
is
your,
here?
I love your Tui's, or I feel like a Tui's. Let the people who are actually drinking the Tui's sing that.
You know how we've got yippee yippee I.
Yeah.
It was so simple. We needed to think of something so quick because we were winning so much. They haven't won in a while, so they're going, fuck, boys. They've forgotten how to win. So
the fact that
they were singing one song, they were singing another. There was no camaraderie there. It's like,
Nah.
prove you don't win enough to know what to do.
That's right. There was camaraderie between 4 of them. Mm-hmm. New South Samoa.
But yeah, I've been licking my wounds all day. Credit to you. That's all.
Oh,
I'll
it
say
was
for now.
fucking unreal. It was like, after the game finished, I just sat there and just sort of shook my head, but also went, geez, I'm proud of Queensland, because they fucking, like, I was proud of Queensland even though we'd lost. So
Yeah.
I can't imagine how proud of New South Wales the New South Wales supporters would be. That's what it's all
Yep.
about. That fucking game was off its head. The whole 80 minutes.
Yeah,
You could-
even if that
they
last
were
15
so
is a
fucked
Queensland
at
fan.
the end. It was like there was no way we could possibly come back because we couldn't run.
Physically.
Hammer was fucked.
Yeah, and here's a centre.
What was going on there? Oh, it was fucking out of control. Some of the hits, man, was just
Brutal.
Tommy Dearden.
Oh, we got to talk about that.
Tommy Dearden, I should say, because his D
Fucking
was
hell.
fucking.
Do you reckon Billy said to him, your job as a little man and on that edge is to shut down Liam Martin because he has terrorised us for the last few years in Origin?
Yeah.
And like in a team that played amazing, Crichton fucking killing it. We shut down Liam Martin pretty well, and that was all because of Tom Dearden.
Oh,
Jamming out, like he put a few
he
decent
put a
hits
few
on him.
huge hits
Like
on.
he had his number, and that was one of the most impressive things I saw from a Queenslander last night.
Yeah.
Was Tom Dearden's efforts in defence.
Yeah. All I noticed was him in defence. It was fucking good. Would have been good to see a bit of attack. But we
Yeah.
didn't really have a chance, eh?
No, we didn't. And
We
when we
did not
did,
have
we were
fuck all.
too tired, and it felt like Ches didn't
Ches
have much
didn't have a good
direction.
game.
No, he didn't have a good
He
game.
didn't have
And
a good
Luai
game.
was pushing up on him early
Yeah.
and covered him every time.
Yeah.
Suffocated
I
him.
didn't want to mention him having a good game. Like,
It's tough to give him credit.
The 5'8", yeah.
Really tough to give him
But
credit.
I will say that picture he put up outside the Caxton, he probably deserved that, like to be able to do it because he last year he was getting death threats and all sorts of shit after they lost game 2 and the series at Suncorp. He copped a hiding.
That
on
bloke
social
would
media.
probably be feeling better than any other New South Wales player, being that he got dropped last year after game 2. Like you just said, the abuse he copped for losing that. He would be absolutely fucking stinging.
Yeah.
He's going to Tigers next year. He's been given the job to lift without Cleary. And fuck me, probably some of the best footy I've ever seen Luai play.
in
At
the last 2 months he's been unreal.
best 5'8" in the comp.
But fuck him. So
Yeah.
I just like obviously I don't know him personally, but just don't think we'd get along.
Oh, no. If he had a maroon jersey on, though, fuck, you'd love to have that type of player in your team, wouldn't you?
Who's ours though?
Well, we had Walshy last
I don't
year.
think
Him and
we
Walshy
need
went
one.
head to head.
We usually don't need one. They've always seemed to got them, like, especially through the dominance of Queensland. They had, like, Clemmer. Fucking, I used to hate
I
Clemmer,
hate
bro.
him.
Aaron Woods.
Who is, okay,
Everyone
this
used
is
to do
a
it,
good segue.
and it was good for them, but I used to hate it, eh?
Good
watching it.
segue for who do you hate the most out of history of Blues players? Who just infuriated you so fucking much more than any other player?
I think, honestly, Clemmer and Woodsy. I used to hate it, eh?
Because it was around 2014 when they won as well.
Yeah.
So it just done your head in.
That one series they won.
Fuck, I've got a few. The first ones that come to mind is the Stewart brothers. Holy,
Really?
yeah.
I
And
didn't
just
mind
around
them.
the origin period, something about them, I just went, fuck, man.
Really?
Yeah, and
Not
Anthony.
Brett, surely. Oh,
More
Watmo
Glenn
is-
and Anthony Watmo.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
Manly
yeah,
boys.
yeah.
I'd probably say Anthony Watmo more than anyone. Bo
Yeah.
Scott as well. Fucking get
Oh,
my
Bo
head in.
Scott, Clemmer, fucking Woodsy.
Yeah.
There you go. Gal was like, he was just tough.
Gal was Gal, man.
Gal, yeah, he didn't really niggle. He
That's
just
right.
punched.
He just fucking punched. And he could back it up, but he was a proper, like, admirable forward to watch play.
I give old Gal a little bit of a spray just to no one last night. It was just sitting there watching the aftermath, and he's out there with, I can't remember who he had on the mic going, you know, you've just done something so special up here. You've come here and beat them in their own backyard. And I've just gone, yeah, you couldn't do it. You can't.
Never could. That is like the one bloke out of that 8 in a row playing for New South Wales that you kind of almost felt bad for.
Now you do.
Now you, at the time, I never felt bad for him, but you're looking back now, you go, fuck me. Like,
Yeah.
he was the only bloke who just stepped
Who
up
got
every
it,
single
probably.
game. He definitely gets Origin.
But
And
he's
he was
also-
in an era of a team that didn't get it,
He's also lost the most out of any captain or
which is
player.
crazy to say.
Which is
hey.
funny as fuck.
You got to give him a bit of credit because he came against probably 5 future immortals in
Yeah,
that
true,
8-year
true,
period.
true. Anyway, let's move on. We had
Let's
to do that because obviously we would have fucking just copped a hiding if we didn't talk
we've
about it.
taken
We're going
our
to talk
licks.
about it more on Tuesday though. Oh, sorry, Wednesday morning when it gets released with Tommy. I'm sure he'll have his bit to say. All I want to say on the whole cauldron thing is, yes, obviously it's still the cauldron. You've won 3 times in 30 years up there in deciders. So all this, and fair enough too. Give shit to the Queenslanders because of the whole we get it thing.
Mm-hmm.
But just remember, it's one series.
Yeah,
it was
that's
2
right.
games of footy, and I just hope that this is page 1, the first stepping stone of getting it. And you can build something around this team now. And next year and the year after and the year after that, those games will just get better and better
Yeah.
and better.
And it's like,
I feel like the hatred's coming back.
that's right.
Between the players.
It's good optimism to have. You think, fuck, we just lost, and it goes, well, how much are you just stinging for that win
Yeah.
next year? You know, it's like, it's a shit thing when it's back, you lose a series and then you go, but you win one back. Like that back and forth year after year is fucking what you need in Origin.
One more, not happy about this. All the fans that went last night and left early, shame on you. because our fucking captain, the captain of Queensland, had to get up in front of at Suncorp Stadium and do his little speech thing,
Yep.
and he got booed because it was only New South Wales fans left in the stadium. They all went down in front of the presentation area and they booed because that was the only fans left in the stadium was Blues fans. And I went, fuck me, that is shit that our Queensland captain just went in front of only Blues fans at Suncorp and got booed.
Even while the game was still on, we're
Yeah.
seeing empty seats at Suncorp before full time. That was really, because obviously I don't remember 2005. I was 2 fucking years old. So seeing us lose a decider at Suncorp was one of the weirdest feelings that I've seen
But
on TV.
It's all good. It'll drive us next year. We get Tino back. We get Flegler. We get fucking Tommy Gilbert.
That's what I mean. We're
We're
not
gonna
going to
need
blame it all on injuries, but like injury.
We get Munster.
Yeah, both teams had some big, like serious injuries, and some blokes stood up more than others.
Yeah. They had one, though,
Cleary.
and it was Cleary. You
And-
can't tell me that
Nah.
Latrell was a serious one because Bradman Best should have
They
had
got-
that jersey.
They got a lot
anyway.
more depth than us.
Best
Yeah.
should have had that jersey in game 1 until he got injured.
That's right, actually.
And
yeah.
he is Origin. Fuck, he was. The 2 games he's played, we've said it every time. Both times we've said he is fucking going to get
bleeding
picked.
from the mouth, making a
Yeah.
break like that in the fucking last 15 minutes where he's absolutely exhausted.
Yeah.
Watching him just that pumped up, I went, wow, he gets it.
That was getting it. Righto, let's play the print clip because this might go for a while. We had some fucking good wins on the weekend.
Reggies, how we fucking doing, lads?
Good, mate.
Congrats on the 100 episodes. So, first bet, the only reason I'm going with this horse, I know nothing about it. All I know is it's named after me.
Oh, here
So
we
we're
go.
going Randwick,
Charming.
race 4, number 9, Charming Legend. Putting 2 units on that at $4.20, thanks to Bluebet.
I like it.
Then my next bet, I'm going Doomben, race 9, number 14, Atlantic Ocean. That's Gibbo. Going 2 units on that one at $5. Then I'm putting both of them into a win multi at $22 for my last unit. I'll see you next week after this printing. And remember, up the fucking Blues.
Here we go. 3 units, Randwick, race 2, number 1, in flight.
End of the show.
$3.60. Take the price now, please. 3 units on that.
Reggies, TBRB1 here after a wet weekend on the weekend. We've done the form and I've come up with a couple this weekend and become a slut for a multi. I'm going to throw in a multi. BR race 2, number 5, Burton. BR
Dermot.
race 3, number 6, Invincible Shield. And Sydney race 5, number 2, Don Diego de Vega. All up, 3-leg win multi, $16. I'm going to have 1 unit on that. Good luck. Happy punting. And remember, no Moya. That's fucking Moya.
So my best will be Sunday, Caloundra, Sunny Coast. Race 7, number 3 at Wits End. The same bet I had last week. Beat 2 units to win, 3 units to place at $11.350. Like I say, 2 units to win, 3 units to place. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
What's fucking...
Righto, boys, heading to the Group 1, and I'm going to keep it safe. I'm going to use the keep it simple stupid, the KISS method, and put all 5 units on number 7, Porter Fortuna, to win. It just wins.
Reggies, TBR here for the Group 1 segment overseas at Newmarket this weekend. 3 units on number 7. Like I said, he's a 2-time Group 1 winner. I think that's good enough here. Good luck, happy punting, and remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
Reginald, we're off to Newmarket for the second day of the July Festival. I'm going to lean the way of the younger horses and box the 3-year-olds in a trifecta. Number 5, Lilac Roller. Number 6, Jabara. Number 7, Porter Fortuna. I'll have 3 units on the tricky, guys. Till next week, happy punting, stay safe.
Yes!
That is got
What
to
a
be the
performance.
longest print clip we've ever had.
That was unreal.
Fucking oath.
The old boy getting the trifecta, they actually dead heated for 3rd.
Oh.
So it was like checked on Bluebet and it said 4th. Like 4th was, I was, you just missed the trifecta, unlucky. but it was a dead heat.
Wow.
So it was just like a misprint there. And it was a dead heat for third. He got the trifecta.
That's
Fucking-
That's got to be one of the first trifectas.
Yeah,
we've had.
the first. And he's let me know.
Great
too.
punting.
He's let me
Keto.
know.
Fucking good on him.
What'd we have? Button got his 3-leg win multi.
Yeah,
that's
that's
got to be
huge.
one of the first of those. Barb's good place.
That's
good
what I was going to
place
ask.
bet.
Did he get the win or did he get the place?
He got the place.
So 3 units at, what was it,
360 or 380
That's
a place
nice,
or
that's nice.
something like that. So he didn't lose that much ground on Button, but he still did lose ground.
He's still not being
Tommy, undefeated in the UK still.
lucky. We're just changing
We
it
are
up this
changing the
week.
Group 1 segment up this week.
Otherwise,
It's going-
he'd be fucking G1T.
Put it this way, they'll be sitting down. The jockeys will be sitting.
That's a big hint for you.
Yeah. Oh, just fucking great to get some winners.
It's
I-
fucking picks up the vibe around the show.
Gold Coast done their job. The Suns and the Titans and the fucking Blues fucked me. Again, out
The
of the
safest one fucked you.
The safest. Yep.
Which
Against
tends
the
to happen
Dogs
sometimes.
Too. Awesome. Good stuff.
Not a
Thank
good
you.
feeling.
Hey,
So you got hold.
the
I think that's fair to
RLC
say.
had that old video of those two lads doing the Greg Miles impersonation of Chautauqua winning the Manikato Stakes. They actually ended up going on Channel 7 and doing a couple of other ones when that video took off.
Really?
It is to a T, every word spot on of how Greg Miles calls the race.
That's fucking pride.
I seen an interview with them. This is going back years when that video blew up and they went on a couple of racing shows. They were like saying, "Yeah, no, like we've lived together for fucking years, or we lived together for years," and like I'd be in the kitchen and fucking old mate would be out hanging the washing out or something, and we just call out to each other, "Oi, 2015 Manikato," and then they'd just bang it out like
That's
every day.
perfect.
So good.
Fuck, that would have taken some effort to memorize.
Yeah.
Memorize it.
And then there's been a heap of clips in the RLC around that mighty Greyhound Palawa King.
Oh,
I mentioned
wasn't that
him
a great
weeks
run?
ago remember when they had the State of Origin Greyhound special?
Yes.
Palawa King was the New South Wales staying dog, like the long distance dog. And honestly, comes out 5 lengths, 3, 4, 5 lengths last every time. That win was like he always seems to get him in the last 50.
Yep.
But this was like a proper, the last stride.
Because I just watching that race, I literally just went, I was like, oh, I can't see the names. And I just went, oh, I bet you it's the 8.
Yeah.
Because it was
of
just
the
sitting
video,
so
yeah.
far back. And then I was pinged on that the whole time. And
He
just-
needs 900 metres.
that's
Dead
unreal
set.
distance for a dog,
It was
man.
780, and he needs 900.
Imagine that. That cunt can almost be racing with the fucking sprint horses. Imagine him in Imperatrice going down the fucking
Down the Flemington Straight. Oh, that's good. Righto, let's move on. We've got to get into some punting. We've been fucking around here. The Moya Championships. The ultimate test. Can someone please stop holding me? That's 3 weeks in a row. I've missed my fucking win multi by 1 leg, but it's all good. The listeners have printed
Again.
proper printing. Got both the winners, and then he put them in a win multi.
He won all of his bets.
It had the makings. It would have been great for the show if this happened. But Barb's had a runner in the last at was it Doomben or Eagle Farm, wherever they raced in Brisbane. Barb's had a runner that he tipped on the show. Listener exclusive, and I'm going. Barb's could stop the listeners here.
That'd be huge. Take one for the team.
Just takes one for the Reggies because he's on our side, obviously.
well, of course.
And I'm going, it ended up running third, and I'm like, fuck, that would have been a good story if Barb's horse
Barb's has
stopped
stepped
him.
up. Fuck, you would have been let out the doghouse if you did that.
He
Stay
would've
in the
got
kennel,
a nice
mate.
little pat and a nice tin of shit to eat. Right, so I'll kick us off. I'm doing exactly what our fucking mate did last week. 2 units on 2 horses each to win, and then a 1 unit win multi.
You do like that theory.
First up, Eagle Farm keeping this is a keep it simple, stupid. Eagle Farm race 1, number 1, Daytona. 4th up, got to carry the big weight, but does that all the time. Does that quite often, has to carry 58, 59, 60. Last time at Ipswich, he was stone motherless last coming around the turn, end up running 6th, and he run through the line, and 100 metres after the line, he was in front. He needs luck, though. He needs the race pattern to go how he wants it because he sits last. He sits at the back, so he needs him to go quick early. He does not make his own luck one bit, but Eagle Farm suits him way better. Ipswich is real tight on the turn. Suits the on-pace runners. Eagle Farm, much bigger, longer straight, $6.50. I'm going to have 2 units on him. And then this bloke's done me out of 110 units last 2 weeks ago. Legio 10. Flemington race 6, number 9, Legio 10. Also 4th up. Very, very good last time at Caulfield and arguably should have won and given me 120 units in the championships. But anyway, I will forgive.
Clearly.
Likes Flemington, which is massive for me because it's a straight race, no bend. Some horses hate it. He has usually been like a first or second up horse in the past, but he hasn't really hit his strides until that last start where he was third up. So maybe a bit older, taking a little bit longer to get into his work. I think he's a 4-year-old now. So barrier 2 is the only worry, just in case it gets a bit chopped up early, because I think they're going to be on a soft 7, maybe a heavy 8. So we'll have to wait and see there. But at $5.50, I'm going to jump on and have 2 units on him. And then the last unit, win multi and both up, 35 to 1. We're getting for the 1 unit multi there. Righto.
I like that theory. I like it a lot. I'm changing it up. I've done a lot of rugby league and a lot of AFL punting in recent times, and it's clearly not working for me. So I've got to go back to the last few times I've had winners, and it's on the horses. So
Copy that. I love it. You went an 8-leg fucking AFL multi, which was worth about $7 last week.
I need to change it up a bit. And you talk about 8 legs and $7. Well, how about a fucking horse that's going to win at 12s?
There you go.
Flemington race 9, number 6, Flying Season. It's first up here in its first start in Australia too. It's had a couple of wins in Sha Tin and a couple of great trials leading up to this.
Right.
One being a win and one being a third. Now, you're just getting value across the board in this race. The favourite's $6. So $12 for Flying Season, and I just couldn't go past it. But I'm going to do 2 units on the win and then 2 units at the place for $3.80. So cover me units.
Rogie.
And my last unit, I went, I've got one to play with, so I'll go back to what I do know, and that's swinging on a multi. 4-leg same gamer.
Righto.
It's Raiders versus the Wars, and I think the return of Jamal, it'll be the Raiders to win.
The Fog.
The Fog is back.
Right.
Raiders to win. KO Weeks, he's been electric for the Raiders in the time being.
Has been good.
So I think he's going to score. Hudson Young, there's my second row that I love to just barge over. And then Adam Fanua Blake. Don't mind him for a short ball
like
coming
him too.
off the fucking 10-metre line. $21 for that, so I'll go 1 unit on it.
Righto. Nice. They're a few of your old favourites, actually. Not
right.
Weeks, but Hudson Old, who will never wear a Blues jersey again now,
No,
by the
I
way.
don't think so.
Unlucky
Liam Martin
old.
and Angus Crichton have locked those jerseys up for a while.
What's his name?
Fanua Blake.
No. Yeah, he's another one of your thing, but more back to the Blues. Hudson, unlucky us, and fucking Hines. Hinesy.
Hines.
You are never playing again.
Nah, Mitchell Moses, Cleary.
What are they going to do there?
Oh, I actually did see something about that. Can you get rid of Mitch Moses
Fuck
for
no.
game 1 next year?
6
even
and
if
7.
Cleary
They got to
is-
play 6 and 7.
They got to. But they're two similar play styles.
But Cleary doesn't get Origin, maybe.
Yeah, that's
You know
what I
what I
mean.
mean?
Like, he can get back-to-back premierships, but he doesn't get Origin.
Well, he clearly doesn't. Because anyway, moving on. We'll
That's
talk about
a headache
Tuesday.
for them to have next year.
Yeah. Right, Tommy.
Righto, lads. Championship this week. I'm going to mix it up a little bit and just go a head-to-head multi. I'm going the Rabbits, the Knights, the Roosters, the Panthers, and the Seagulls to win, paying $9.09 thanks to Bluebet. I'll have all 5 units on. I'll do an Origin recap next week. All I can say is well done, you grubs. Play safe with the old boy. You deserve it.
Place.
Wear protection.
Yeah, plenty of
Right.
paw going around.
Now, we got a little go the Blues from fucking Imposter Wilson last week. So I can't imagine this is going to be fucking very friendly. But, hey, we'll cop it.
He's a confident man too.
Yeah.
Last week's, very confident
I
that
like
he
it.
fucking swooped in and stole the spotlight.
Yeah.
And then was a bit chirpy as well.
Yeah.
Imagine he's going to be chirpy this week.
Fuck that. Let me just record this first, please. Sorry, boys. Dad's getting a little excited after our win the other night. Blues just absolutely pissing it. Clearly, you blokes don't get it, and in Billy, you should not trust. Anyway,
2 games,
it's the
mate.
imposter Wilson here. I just want to apologise to the OG Wilson for accidentally stealing his spotlight last week. I'm sure you'll get another turn if I stop winning. Anyway, your first bet, putting 4 units on Morphettville, race 4, number 6, Comanche. So 4 units on that, I reckon should piss in. Should go all right. One last start, one on this track, on a heavy. It's a bit softer, but I reckon, she should piss in. Then for my last unit, I'm going to go on a try score multi. So let's see if you can keep up, Groper, and write all this down.
Here we go.
I'm going Jordan Rapiner, Jack
Is he
Whiten,
even
Dom
playing?
Young, Luke Garner, and Stephen Crichton to all score. I reckon they should do it.
Well,
Anyway,
I hope
boys.
so.
I fucking hope you think they
See you
do.
again next week. Not too easy. Cheers, boy.
Let's give Dad a big kiss.
Oh, fuck. That's some Reggie punting. Yeah, I reckon it'll just piss in.
Yeah, it'll
so-
just piss in.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Love it. Yeah, Rapper's
you,
on the
Wilson.
wing. Because he has
Sting.
been playing fullback.
You go,
Now
okay,
Fogarty's
Weeks at
back.
fullback.
Weeks is playing fullback. Yeah. Nice.
I don't mind
Love
that.
your stuff, mate. Love your stuff.
Can he
And
go back to
look,
back?
Yeah, well.
Have we had that before?
Yeah,
Luke Smith. Did he go back to back?
Nah. He got fucking hauled,
that's
man,
right. It was
by
very close.
Shea Bolton from
Yes,
Richmond.
yes, that's right.
He needed 1 touch in the last 5 or something and didn't get it.
The trimmer.
Anyway, all good. Let's move on to the, what do we got? B1, B2. So, bit of movement, finally, in the right direction for the
Yeah.
boys. Both of them had winners. Button got his 3-leg win multi, just had the 1 unit on it, so I think he gained about 15. And then Barb's gained 6 or 7 because he had his 3 units on the place.
Yes, that's right.
So we'll hear from B1 first. Let's go. A couple of great friends of the show. We love having them on board. Get into her.
Reggies, B1 TBR here, coming in this week off the back of a nice little multi-win. Like I was due, there's no doubt about that. But, put a bit of ground on B2 Barbary, and that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm going to back that one up with a best bet this week. I'm going to go to Brisbane, race 7, horse 1, Zapod. He's an Irish import. He's had 3 starts, 2 wins, 1 second, 1 start in Australia, smashed his rivals, and I think this horse has a bright future as a staying import. And he's probably one to follow going forward. But I'm going to have 4 units to win on him at $2.20. And with my other unit, you guessed it, I'm going to go another multi because I'm a slut for a multi. This multi's got a little bit of a story to it. James McDonald and Nashville Willow, they're fighting out for the Jockeys Premiership in Sydney. And I'm going to have a 6-leg multi, 4 with J-Mac and 2 with Nashville Willow. I think, they'll be trying extra hard, and I'm going to have a 6-leg place multi. Here's the numbers. Race 1, number 3. Race 3, number 2. Race 4, number 1. Race 7, number 2. Race 9, number 3. Race 10, number 2. That's a 6-leg place multi for $15.70. And I'm going to have 1 unit on that. Good luck. Happy punting. And remember, the Moya. The fucking Moya.
Well,
That's large.
that is nice. Butts is definitely on the Codrils by the sounds of it.
Must be a bit chilly up in Bowen.
He's fucking had the peg on the nose there.
That was keto after your Bucks-esque.
Yeah.
Not very, bit close.
That's
but,
a
still
fod.
a bit off.
This is a FOD, the one he's backed with the 4 units, race 7 Eagle Farm, number 1. This is a FOD. I just got this little fucking theory with those Europeans, You back them as soon as they get off the plane. I don't know why.
You have told me this.
First
yeah.
up off the plane, they fucking run well, and then
Second up,
you don't know what
shit.
happens after that. So
You get all excited. They've just been on a plane for fucking 24 hours.
yeah, let me run.
Yeah.
Beautiful stuff. Let's hear from B2.
Reginald's. Fuck me, dead bit rushed this week. Only literally just knocked off, but oh yeah, come on. I did do a bit of form there earlier today. I just hadn't done any recording, so a bit rushed. But
thanks, mate, for telling us that.
I've got a bit of a strategy with this week, and I'm going to a proven horse at a proven track and trip to try and go right on by our B1 fucking McButton. Unfortunately, the fucking dad kisses give us a hiding last night. Not happy about it. There was a few fucking bad decisions. I'm fairly certain Ashley Klein's got a photo of Peter Volandi's fucking a goat. That's how he's getting all these big games, but it was a fucking poorly ref game, I thought, but both ways. Anyway, the better side won on the night, unfortunately. Anyway, me bets this week, I'm just going to have 5 units straight out. Eagle Farm, race 5, number 1, Legal Esprit. This gelding's a Group 3 place getter. Donald Baker, that trains him from Toowoomba, is an absolute fucking genius. Michael Rod's a gun. He's had 5 starts, Eagle Farm, 1,200, and he's never been out of a placing. 2 wins, 1 second, 2 thirds, 9 starts at the track, and he's only ever missed a place once. 3 wins, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. I think he will be far too good for this lot first up. Does have to lump 60.5 kilos, but yeah, I can't see him getting beat here. He's a very nice horse. That'll be race 5, number 1 at Eagle Farm, Legal Esprit, 5 units to win at $5 with Bluebet at the time of recording. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Beautiful.
Lovely.
Thanks for the letting us know that you've been rushed all afternoon.
He's had
That
a busy
was
day.
Fucking very important information.
I was really worried about. And there's the trim. There's the trim.
Sorry, mate. We are interested in what's going on in the life of Tom Barbary. Wait, we've got a bit of a 2-bet strategy with the Greyhounds tonight too.
2-bet.
Yeah. Guess who's back? Siska.
Oh, Siska.
Siska Tommy.
You're joking.
He's back. It's in half an hour. I've got another one before that. It's his brother, Siska Roy. Gregory Hoare also trains Siska Roy. So it's Siska Roy at $1.80 into Siska Tommy at $2.80 because I couldn't take the fucking $2.80 about Tommy. So
nah, you got to bump this
but
up.
First one is in. It's races 2 and 3 at Dapto. The first one is in 13 minutes. So we'll be able to get through the Group 1. Yeah, we'll be able to get through the Group 1. Tommy Dale. There's printing on the Group 1s at the moment. Well, not so much printing, but not going backwards.
He's certainly doing better than I am.
Each week, we've got our 5 units. We go to a Group 1. Obviously, we have a lot of Group 1 racing in Australia, but not at this time of year. So we've been going over to the UK, having a play over there, and T-Dale is 3 from 3, and we simply cannot fucking have that. So we're changing up the strategy. Guess what? There's 2 Group 1s at Albion Park on Saturday night with the cheats on seats, the crims on rims. Race fucking number 6 at Albion Park. It's a Group 1 for the fillies and mares. Why can't I find it? What's it called? It's something. Golden Girl.
Yeah.
The Golden Girl. We've got $1.60, I think. Yep, favourite. Right now, the number 2, Ladies in Red, is $1.60 favourite. I will not be going there, and I'm not even going to pretend here that I have done that anyone knows a thing.
Well,
there was one bloke who might have been able to get a bit of inside info, and he failed to do that off one of his sources.
Who's that?
Well, one of the trainers that we've got on the show.
Oh, okay. Yep.
So that fell through. So he's had to do his own form as well, unfortunately.
The only other time I've ever put a bet on a trot was my very first ever bet when I turned 18.
Well, you can bet your fucking bottom dollar if I win, we'll be going back there. So
yeah,
the criminals on Riminals. We've got race 6 Albion, the Golden Girl, Group 1. I love an inside barrier in the dogs and on the crims. So
is there even barriers on the trots?
Well,
don't they just start trotting and then the car drives off?
Yeah, but they're still in a line.
Yeah, true.
And there's an inside. Like gate 1
Proves
is
how much I watch it.
very, very advantageous, I reckon. Gate 2 is perfect for this favourite, which is a fucking pain in the ass. I wish it drew bloody 11 or 10 or something because they actually start in behind.
All right.
10 and 11. I think there's 8 across, and then the other 3 have to go. They're on the second line, you know?
Yep.
So huge disadvantage if you ask me.
Hard to weave your way through
Especially
when you're on
over
a big trolley.
mile, like 1,600. If it's longer, you can, do something.
Yeah, that's true.
I love the inside. Number 1, ludicrous. I say that word all the fucking time. We've got Lisa Miles, Lisa Kilometres driving, and the trainer is Kate Hargraves. It's a 4-year-old mare. The sire was Art Major. If you know anything about trotting or you just love punting late at night, you know who fucking Art Major is, or any majors for that. They're like bloody what's the dog? Like zippings in the dogs. You know, they're
Fernando.
everywhere. The Arts or the Fernando or the Bales. Sorry, Bales.
That's it, Bales.
Majors are like Bales of the trot world. So I'm going to have a go on number 1, Ludacris. He's got the inside. Hopefully the favourite fucking gallops or something, and I print.
Love it. Simple.
Right, Keto. What's he doing? He'll be trouting after
Fuck
his trifecta.
yeah. So he should.
It was
too.
fuck all though.
Reginald, I love this week's G1. Heading off to Albion Park for the Golden Girl over the Albion Mile. Wow, hot favourite in it, don't care. I'm going with the class runner, Artie's Express. It's already a Group 1 winner, boasts an impressive record, has 4 legs, 2 wheels on the sulky to hold the great man Cameron Hart aboard. 5 units to win, $4.50. Keto's Collectors, Blue Bet, Group 1 bet this week. Happy punting. Until next week, you stay safe.
Nothing. Fucking hell. He got
yeah.
50% of the trifecta.
He's a humble man.
Yeah, he's
Great
done
win,
well.
great bet.
Actually, I'll have to get that up as we play this next one because I think he would have made ground.
That's what I'm wondering. What did he actually end up?
He may have fucking taken the lead. Surely not.
Over
Do,
Pedro. He was like 30 units behind.
Do we
him.
want to go Tommy or you? Or who do
Yeah,
you wanna
we'll go Tom.
Go Tom.
Do you want to go, Tom?
Go
See if
Tom.
he's gone the favourite.
$1.60.
Look at me, Shrek. I'm trotting.
That's right, boys. We are trotting this week for the Group 1.
a lot,
Gropes is scared of the UK ones because I just keep winning over there, but that's fine. We'll go to the trots. We will go to the trots, and I'm going to give the favourite a rest this week.
Oh,
I just don't think the favourite wins. I'm going to Artie's Express NZ. It's only got 1/4 in the middle of a picket fence, so it must be going all right. 440, around about that anyway. All 5 units on the win. Let's go.
he said
And now the
NZ.
NZ, yeah.
I think that's saying they're from New Zealand, mate. But
really?
that's all right. Oh, that was fucking good. I do love that off
Yeah,
Shrek.
I've heard you say that a few times. It's a great saying. Comes to mind anytime someone says the trots.
Oi, so G1P plus 40 units.
Mm-hmm.
Keto plus 20.
Holy fuck.
Tommy Dahl plus 1. Wow.
Okay, so the G1G, that started from you. You had a win
Just
in the
me.
Group 1. If Pedro gets dethroned, is he still G1P like you are still G1G?
True. That is true.
Or-
well, look, I said it the first time, but I have just kept it alive because everyone else has been
It's a
called
fucking
me.
great nickname.
Everyone's called me it. So I
it
just, what am I
rhymes with a
supposed to
lot.
do?
But G1K,
Yeah, we'll come up with something.
G1B, but then that's too much confusion with Button and Barbs.
Yeah, GBP doesn't really work, does
No,
it?
it does not.
Wait, it's all good. I'll just win by the end of
Oh,
the year.
so your nickname sticks, then we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that.
That's right. We don't have to even think
No, that's
about
good. Yep.
it. Now, guess what?
What, mate?
Tom Dahl has fucked us this week
Has he?
because he's offered a gallivanting all over the country at a wedding or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He's got absolutely no reception at all. And he warned me of this earlier this morning. He said, I've sent me bets to Quino, got no reception, all the best with the show.
Yep.
Guess who I cannot get a hold of to get his father's Rockets bets off?
Rodney Dahl.
So, look, I have also tried to get in contact with Rocket. No good. Hopefully, we can insert his bet in now. And if it didn't play, apologies, we're still here.
Yeah.
If it didn't play, we'll post them anyway. But yeah, hopefully we can get it inserted into the show.
Look, you're not going to miss his bets.
No.
Just if you follow Instagram or the Facebook, you're going to know what Rocket's on this week.
Yep. And I reckon it would have just played. But
Yeah.
we won't know.
We
until
make it
fucking
work,
tomorrow.
don't we? We've got Quino this week, so things are a lot more smoother.
Yeah. We just need the recordings.
Yeah.
Which
is
hopefully-
out of our control.
Let's stop talking because it probably just played.
Yep. We're stressing too much.
Right. You.
I'm sticking with the theme, boys. And I thought about taking a leaf out of Tom Dale's book and going the favourite.
Did you?
But then I went, there's just no fucking fun in that.
Tricky trifecta?
No tricky trifecta. Sticking with the boys on Artie's Express. Yeah, like the $4.50 value. I don't know much about the trots. Like I said, I've backed them once and I've got a 0% win percentage. So let's make it 50%. All 5 units on the nose.
Nice.
Trot home, big fella.
It seems to be the bet, that one, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, it's got a great form. I think
good
it's
record.
won a few races in a row recently. That's all I know about
All
it.
you need is a bit of luck, bad luck, to go any way because, tell you what, they gallop more than you think.
Oh, they
like
trot.
they stop trotting and they start trying to gallop and
Speed walking
fully
almost.
fucks them up.
Yeah.
Like as soon as they get out of a trot and they try to gallop, fucked. Gone. You're disqualified, basically.
Yeah, right.
Unless you can get it
So it's like
restart the
when
trot.
cunts in the Olympics and they speed walk. And it's like, no, they know they're doing the fucking.
Oh,
movement.
yeah,
If
yeah,
you
yeah,
start
yeah.
walking a bit too fast and those knees start bending, they're like, woo.
But if they get out of a trot, they goes backwards. They literally, like, you have to trot to keep the nice smooth.
Good rhythm.
But as soon as they fucking gallop, like try
Yeah.
and run, the cart gets all fucked. And
Yeah,
they're-
wheels start falling
yeah,
off,
they're gone.
literally.
So they have been known, or I have been known to have a few late night. Let's put the lot on this $1.40 trot because it'll win.
Yeah. Friday nights, and you're
Gone.
like, what the fuck's going on?
Hey, I've
here?
had a really good day on Saturday and I'm still awake, so let's fucking put the lot on this $1.40 trot because it can't lose. Gallops.
That's the definition of this saying right here.
That
the
is
more you, the
Reggie.
more you.
Degenerate. Fucking oath.
Responsibly, though, obviously.
Of course. The lot as in
Responsibly lotting.
everything that I won. So
Yeah.
it was basically free.
While punting math says it's just free money.
Yeah, that's right. Pedro, G1P, come on.
G'day, Reggies. Oh, how are we all feeling after last night's Origin? I'm still hurting. That will hurt for a little bit. But we'll take our licks. They deserved it, clearly. The referee was fucking disgraceful against both of us.
Yeah.
So we'll let them have it and move on. 12 more months of that shit to hear. Anyway, we're off to the trots. Fucking Albion Park. Jesus Christ. Here we go. Fuck, I hate the trots. Race 6, the Golden Girl. And I'm sure Tommy will jump on the hottest favourite to earn fuck all units. But I will jump on number 7, Artie's Express. Don't know why. Don't really care. I'm just picking it. Boom. There's my dart. Cheers, boys.
This would be the most Pedro win ever. And
You know what? This actually pisses me off when people get all shirty if you get winners on favourites because at the end of the day, you're backing the winner. So
At the end of the day, they're still horses and they could still
no,
just
but
do
you're
dumb
backing the
shit.
winner, even if it's $2.50.
Yeah.
It's a winner. You didn't pick the favourite. You picked the winner.
That's what I mean. Is that like even if it's $1.60, it is still a horse,
So-
and it doesn't know it's $1.60.
It's only blokes that obviously don't ever back favourites or anything like that, which is fair enough because
yeah.
you probably
Pedro's
bet,
not a favourite backer of
yeah,
note.
but it's smaller bets.
Yeah.
If you're a fucking punter,
A
you're
big.
you're looking at a few favourites during the week, like at any stage over the week. You're not backing every favourite because most favourites don't win.
Yep.
But you're seeing value in a favourite and you're launching into it. Of course, you're going to carry on.
The proper
At the end of the day,
professional punters, whereas
picking
we're
winners.
Reggie punters don't really back favourites.
yeah.
That's not me calling you an A grader, Tom.
It is fucking annoying though when they're like, "Oh, you just pick favourites." It's like, I just picked 3 winners. Don't you mean? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, so listen to that, Pedro.
What did you pick? The one that lost. Okay.
I think if there's one bloke that probably could say it in this segment, it's probably Pedro at the moment.
yeah.
He's
G1P.
allowed to just fucking stand over cunts and say, what are you picking them for, mate?
Right. we've got the Groper's Grey. That was it, eh? Well, no,
got
we've
the
still
bananas.
got the bananas, but we've only got 40 seconds to this Greyhound,
right.
so we'll have to just fucking
I
work
need to
it
get on
in.
this myself right now, actually.
Yeah, well, it's the two Siskas. Siska Roy into Siska Tommy races 2 and 3 at Dapto.
Yep.
Siska Roy hates winning. He has had 30 career
That's good.
Loves running a nice place. He's 30 career starts. Wait for it. 2 wins, 17 minor placings.
Oh, my
17
gosh.
second and thirds.
Wow.
Place percentage is like 65% and his win percentage is 6.
Well, let's hope that
We're
win
changing
percentage gets a little bit
I got
higher.
it at $1.80. I'm not sure what you've got it on at.
65 at the moment.
Righto.
$1.65.
And then we'll talk a bit more. We don't even need to talk about Siska Tommy.
Nah, it
because-
needs no introduction,
No
does
introduction.
it? Great friend of the show.
Oh,
2
one of
wins
the-
on the show we've had with him.
And that last win was just something to behold.
That was probably my favourite win so far.
I don't think you'll
just
see
because of the turn of pace in that last corner, or not last corner, second last corner, I think it was.
Yeah.
And could have been one of the earliest crows of all time from you.
Okay. Yep.
But,
it was a get in the queue. I don't even care. And then he almost got run down.
Yep.
But this thing here, it's got nothing either side of it. Box 5 and box 7
Chuck her
are
over here.
both fucking free as a bird. So how about
Love
you
it.
just fucking win?
That's just like there's not much tactics that can go into dog racing, but it's always look at who's either side of it.
yeah.
And that's pretty much all I look for. If it's a good dog with 2 bad puppies beside it,
yeah.
righto.
Yeah.
it's got a good chance here.
Yeah, I like nothing either side of it. The 3 is obviously in the market as well.
Mm-hmm.
It's at $2.60 or something, and nothing is in box 2.
Yeah,
so
number 1
It's every
looks
chance,
juicy.
but I'm going to back Siska in.
Well, we've got her.
The Gregory Hoare double. Siska into Siska.
Come on.
And the second Siska is our friend.
That's right.
Tommy.
Do you reckon this Siska said to his little brother, hey, mate, can you just get a
I just
win?"
like getting to the last leg of a multi.
Yeah, it's a good feeling. Oh, that's good.
Oh, it's a great start.
It's a great start.
You cannot ask for more than that, Jace.
Straight out of the gate, didn't get pinged, didn't get bumped,
Nah.
taking a nice lead here.
It's taken a big wide berth so it can rail up hard.
Come on, Roy.
We just need that 3 just to back off a touch. Oh,
Keep the head down, Roy.
3 coming.
Oh, no.
3 coming.
Slow down 3.
3.
Fall over.
3's gone. 3's
Fall
got
over.
us. 3's got us up the inside.
Roy. No. No.
Somehow get
Go,
there, Roy.
Siska Roy.
Somehow
Go,
get there,
go,
Roy.
go.
No,
Oh.
the 8's got it. Are you fucking serious?
Fuck me, cunt. That's got to be a photo.
Oh, the 8. 8 up the inside.
How sure are you
are
of that? Because I had my
fucking-
eyes straight on Roy the whole time.
I think the 8 got it.
Fuck.
Why'd he go so wide, the big cunt?
He took it way too wide. He was almost in the fucking crowd.
I'd love to see a 6 here somehow in the frame.
Please. Oh,
The 8. Fucking joking me. Couldn't the 3 have got that?
fuck, that's tough.
We got
second as well.
So we beat the 3 home. The 8 up the inside.
Wow. I didn't even see the 8 coming. I had
Neither.
all eyes on the 3.
Yep.
Wow. That's
Great.
tough.
Oh, that is tough.
$11.30.
Well, we don't have to
Gregory
worry
Hoare
about...
trained on that one too.
the Hoare!
Horry! Why'd you put the fucking effort into that one this week?
He's Quinella to the race.
That's huge.
Oh, Gregory. Oh, well, we don't need to worry about Tommy.
No.
Siska.
Which is
watch it,
sad.
though. We'll watch it, though.
But I feel like he might still win in spirit.
Yeah, it probably will. Piss him.
Wait, even if it loses,
Oh, that'll be so disappointing.
even if Siska Tommy loses, we're still 100% on the show. Because
Exactly,
Roy is
'cause
taking
we've
one for
already
the team.
lost.
So we're
Yeah.
still 100% with Siska Tommy.
Yeah,
which
yeah,
is
yeah,
good.
yeah. Good shout. Let's hear from B2 and then his father.
It's always
Reginald.
good, isn't it?
Righto, boys, something a bit different this week for the Group 1. Albion Park, the Garrard's Golden Girl, 1,660 metres. It's race 6 on the program. The weekend off this weekend. Me and Mrs. Barbs are headed up the coast to her best mate's wedding, so drive back to Brisbane on Saturday, and we might even fucking go down the Red Hots from fucking Saturday night. So any Reggies in the wild, if you're going to Albion Park Saturday night and you see me, look about, come and say g'day. Boys, Ladies in Red's probably the best horse in the race by a country mile. Probably deserves to be the $1.55 favourite from the draw. David Moran knows it like the back of a hand, and Emma Stewart from Smiths Creek down there in Victoria at Ballarat. She's an absolute superstar of a trainer in this sport, and it'll take a hell of a lot of beating, but I'm going to have something on the dad kisses in this race, boys. Jason Grimson trains a mare called Artie's Express. Cameron Hart to drive, and he's an absolute Learjet. Fuck, he's a good driver. It does have to come from the outside of the front row. The best time, 1:48. If she can run that sort of time around Albion Park, which I don't think she'll be able to, being a 1,000-metre track, but I can't take $1.55 about Ladies in Red. It's just not my style. So I'm going to have 5 units to win. Number 7, Artie's Express at $3.80. Hopefully Grimo and Cam can pull one off and pull one out of the bag here and get the hot pot beat. 5 units to win. Cheers, lads. Keep it stiff. Happy punting.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. That had me down to the red hots.
Yeah, I've never heard that. That's good. I want to start using that.
Oh, so we've had the cheats on seats, the crims on rims, and now the red hots.
Also, I'm not happy at all that everyone's on Artie's Express as
Literally
well.
everyone. This could be
You're
bad
the only
for
one
me.
that's not, yeah.
This could be real bad for
or
me.
it could be fucking great for you.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
yeah, I'm just like, if I win now, it doesn't really mean anything because everyone else is. And I need ground in this
Yeah,
segment.
mate, we've only just turned into the second half of the year. Can you just show a bit of positivity?
I am fucking positive. I'm optimistic.
We've got 6
I wouldn't
months-
be sitting here punting if I didn't believe in
6
myself.
months to go. We've got a spring carnival. Fucking
Yeah, true. That's going to be huge come G1 time.
Yeah.
Like, if you are at the top of the Group 1 segment after the Spring Carnival, then fucking you are well and
you
truly
deserve
deserve
You
it.
deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve it a bit like the dad kisses deserve exactly what they
Let's
got
just
last
stop
time.
bringing them up, eh?
Mate, you got to give it to them.
We have.
They've saved Origin. They have saved State of
Yeah,
Origin.
true. Because once it gets to 3, then it's a slippery slope of 8 in a row again.
Origin was dead if they didn't win last night.
Oh, wow.
So that's why we let them win.
Yeah.
Righto.
We
B1.
gave him.
Reggie's
his
Group
dad.
1 racing returns to Australia this week, and thank God for that. This week we've gone to the Red Hots, Thieves on Wheels, whatever you want to call them. Anyway, I've got the first 4. Here it is. Number 2, Ladies in Red.
Here we
Drawn
go.
perfectly, won its last 3, looks the best horse in the race. It's a short price favourite, but I'm going to put it on top because it's drawn the best out of the probably 2 chances that I think's in it. So I'm going to go 2 to win. For second, I'm going to go number 7, Artie's Express. This horse has actually beaten the favourite, but draws a little bit awkward here, and we'll have to do it tough from from the 7 block. For third, I'm going to throw in Manhattan. When I was doing my form today, the form read will be peaking. Whenever I think of that, we think of old man Keto. And for that reason, I'm going to put it in for third. For fourth place, I'm going to throw in number 11, Tay-Tay, because the only Tay-Tay I know is very swift. Done a form, she's just drawn terribly out the back. Number 11, it'll have to come down the outside wide. I think it'll get there late and run into fourth place. There you have it. There's the numbers, 2, 7, 5, 11. I'm going to have my 5 units straight on the first 4 because I'm a whore for a first 4. There you have it. Good luck. Happy punting. And remember, the Moya, the fucking Moya.
That
That's
was
big.
fucking unreal.
That was.
That whole spiel.
That was great, Button. Red Hots must be
The Red Hots is obviously a fucking thing.
punting thing that we don't.
It makes
trainers thing.
perfect sense.
Well, it does.
But I've never
they're on
heard
wheels.
it. So that's why I'm fucking laughing.
What did he say? Plenty of wheels getting around.
No, he said the Red Hots, the thieves on wheels or whatever he said. The cheats on seats works better.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or the crims on rims.
Crims on rims. That one's my favourite. Criminals on ruminals.
Yeah. The criminals. Late night, Thursdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays,
Yeah.
any night.
The real true
Late.
punters
Yeah.
are punting then.
Fucking, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Instead of saying the real degenerate or the
Oh,
whatever,
what are you doing punting at that time of night,
the
mate?
true punters.
The people who love
The
punting
true
for what it
Reggies.
really is.
Yeah, that's right. Right, that's us for Group 1. That is us. So we'll move on to the old boys versus the young guns.
Yes.
I've been told that you need to stop saying young boys.
Yeah, I keep saying that, eh? It's just, I don't know what it is, but
yeah, it does sound
doesn't-
like when you say it back, it doesn't sound too good.
No, really doesn't, does it?
Funny as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Right, we've all got,
nothing.
us and the old boys have all got our 5 units to spend each week, but it's everybody's total return added up. Me and Keto went, both got scratched again on the weekend. It's just, we should just stop
Retain-
betting in Sydney.
Yeah,
But
it's always raining.
I'm going straight to Sydney.
Oh,
So,
nice. Retain your 5 units again then?
Yeah, hopefully. Everyone else just loses and I'll retain.
Yeah, that's what I need to start
Where
doing.
are we? So we are minus 70. Yeah, we're still about fucking 70 odd, 80 odd units behind, which is fucking, it's nothing.
That's one swing.
Today's day and
Fucking
age.
they get ahead by a swing so we can get back at it by a
It's
swing.
absolutely nothing in today's
Modern day punting, some would say.
modern day punting. So, look, I'm not sure I'm that comfortable doing what I'm about to do.
Oh, here we go.
But
Is this huge?
I just think it is too good to be true that how I've sort of done I've matched it all up. I've done the form, and I just think
Stars have
I
aligned.
have to do it. I'm backing against a great friend of the show, In Flight.
Oh,
In Flight goes around.
you got the winner
again.
in flight last week.
End a couple of weeks ago.
Wow.
I've had 2 wins, 2 successes on her. It goes around for the 3rd week in a row, though.
It's got to be tight.
It's built the picket fence. I think it went first, 6th or something. First. So
got the hat trick.
got the hat trick, 4 from the last 5. Stayed at the same grade though. Was racing in BM72 the whole time. Kept going up in the weights, but was so dominant last week. Like
Yeah.
even with 60, just pissed in. Goes up in class now to a BM88, and a horse that has been racing in that much stronger class and doing it well is number 2 Contemporary. This is race 6 at Rose Hill, by the way. Number 2 Contemporary. It's a Godolphin horse.
Ooh, yeah.
I think Zachy Lloyd to ride. Maybe I've got that wrong. I haven't written that down, but it's up in the weights. In Flight drops 7.5 kilos from
Holy
last week.
shit.
Because it goes up in class, it goes right down in the weights. But having her 6th run of the campaign and 3 in a row, I'm going surely Contemporary's got so much more improvement because it's 3rd up. It's won its first 2. It's 3rd up, so it's peaking
Yep.
in the same class as it's run previously. In Flight's going up in class, running for the 3rd time in 3 weeks. Surely it's at the end and it's gassed, and I am just thinking $4 for Contemporary is too good to pass up. Got to win.
Yep.
It's got to win.
So you're betting on Contemporary to win, but you're also kind of betting on In
A
Flight.
false favourite. It's
Yeah.
$2.60 In Flight. Contemporary's $4, and I'm like, it's a false favourite. The money should come for Contemporary, so get on early. And we should be racing on not as heavy of a track too. And In Flight's been just creaming them in the
Yeah,
heavy.
mud skipper.
So it'll be back to maybe a soft 6, soft 7.
So you're betting on the fact that In
everything-
Flight is had its grand final, it's tired,
Yeah.
and you found something coming through.
Third up.
Like just someone who hasn't been following In Flight would have looked at that and gone, well, perfect.
Yeah.
But you've gone, no.
Especially with
Friend
the
of the
weight
show.
drop.
Yeah.
7.5 kilos.
That is a massive difference
It's
in
like
one
having
week.
a feather on
Literally.
its back. So look, hopefully everything just comes together as it should. But
The stars
we know
shall
punting,
align.
so-
I hope they do align.
we know punting. It'll be one of the great spiels if that comes off,
Fucking
because
oath.
I really looked at it straight away and went, I cannot bet in that race. And then I went, hang on a minute. In Flight will be my new favourite horse if I can beat it on the weekend, because that means I just know it.
You just know that horse. So, yeah, it will be the best
It'll
friend
be
of
the
show.
opposite of Golden Boom.
Oh, wow.
So I cannot fucking ever find that thing.
Oh,
So,
wow.
righto, let's hear
I
from
love that.
Keats.
Reginald, old boy Keto's a bit unorganised with his form study today, but guess what? Means fuck all most other weeks, so let's go. Flemington, race 7, number 2 through Irish Eyes. This 6-year-old gelding will relish the 2,800 metres. It's 3rd up from a spell and either peaks on Saturday or in another 6 weeks' time. Who knows? At $23 the win and $5 a place, I just have a feeling he is well over the odds. Keto's blue bet old boys tip this week. Flemington race 7, number 2, through Irish Eyes. 2 units the win, 3 units the place. Come on, the old boys.
I actually
Nice.
had a look at Through Irish Eyes,
Really?
and the price just steered me away from it.
What do we have? He didn't tell us.
I think it was 21s. If I'm thinking of the same horse.
Yeah, it would be.
Let me quickly double check that.
No, that's all right.
Saturday.
We can,
Dogs.
Race 7, did he say, Flemington?
Flemington race 7, yes. Here we go. Yeah, 23s.
Yeah,
Was
he
right.
does love a good swing.
Gate 1.
Like
I
you
like
said,
that. I actually kind of like that.
could peak on Saturday, could peak in 6 weeks.
But it's due for a peak, is what
Yeah,
he's saying. Doesn't
it'll
know
peak.
when. He doesn't fucking. He can't predict time, can he?
All I can say is it'll peak. I don't know when it peaks, if it'll win, but it'll peak.
It's a big groper each way. It's going to peak eventually. I just don't know when.
If it peaks and runs 5th, it's still peaked.
That's right. It's not a peaking isn't a matter of its position. It's the way you can just peaking is a presence about a horse. And Keto's got a good eye for it.
He does love a good peaking horse. Right, let's hear from Tommy.
Fuck, that was
It was dumb. Sorry.
so dumb.
Sorry.
Righto, lads. Old boys versus the young guns. I'm not swinging as hard as I normally swing here. I just think this wins. I'm going to Penrith first, and we're going Penrith at the line of -9.5 because we've always been so lucky when doing this. I also think the Chin himself scores on return, so put him in. And then I'm going to the Manly game in the same multi, Sea Eagles to win head-to-head and Turbo to score a try. Those 4 legs on Blue Bet paying $7.38,
Lovely.
all 5 units on there. Get in there.
Beautiful.
Nicely done, Tom.
Beautiful
Nicely
stuff.
done.
That's nice. The Chin, eh?
Yeah, I think he's nailed it there. He's going to have a big return.
They'll win by 8.
All the Penrith boys for come back from Origin, they're going to be a bit busted.
Well, none of them are
Maybe
going to be
wounded.
fucking hungover
Oh, yeah, true,
because
actually.
they don't drink.
They'll feel fine.
But anyway.
I did see Brian Toto walking on the plane today, still in his playing kit.
Yeah, I know, but none of them had a beer man.
Yeah.
At all. So I don't know whether they were waiting for the cameras to be gone or why would you
Maybe
do
they
that?
don't drink. No, Luai definitely drinks. Because remember how fucking blind he was at Brian Toto's wedding last year?
Well,
He
how
said
do
all
you know
that
it was
dumb
piss?
shit. True.
Yeah. Anyway,
True.
maybe they get on the pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, a bit
Anyway,
of
we're just
medicinal.
speculating here. We
Wait,
have no idea.
full-blown
All I know
allegedly.
is that they were singing "I Feel Like a Twoies" with no beer. Any of the times, not just once. Any of the times that we saw the footage. So that's fine. Each to their own. Whatever.
Yeah,
But
still
they'll-
winners.
but
so
they'll be
good on
fresh.
you. They'll feel great.
And now we're going to play Rockets because we definitely have it
Absolutely. It's right,
right
here.
now.
Great spiel,
Yeah,
Rocket. That was
nice.
beautiful,
God,
mate.
I hope we get it and play it. Righto, you go.
Righto. Mine is Kiss. Simple. It's
Righto.
4 legs. They're all head-to-heads. 2 from the AFL, 2 from the Rugby League. Geelong against the Dogs. I love backing me, boys. Were you getting
Broncos will be in
$1.40s,
there
$1.50s? Nah, can't.
Please,
Fuck,
God,
not the
no.
Bronx. No way. Geelong against the Dogs. Racket in your park. We're playing good footy. We're going to win. Freo against the Ds. Getting value there because it's just long. The Ds, I think their time's not up, but they've had a couple good wins, and Freo are going to bounce back this week.
Yep.
Roosters against the Storm. They seem to do well every time they go to Amy Park. I've tipped them here. They're going to be up and about. They've got a fucking great squad coming into finals time.
Yep.
I think they're the team to beat. And then Doggies to get it done long against the
Really?
Cowboys.
Nice.
Few players will be backing up. It's later in the week, though. Doggies are in fucking great form.
Yep.
The Cowboys, I think most of their Origin players are going to be very, very busted and tired.
Ruben.
Wouldn't be surprised if Toddy Payton rests most of them.
Ruben, Robson, they will be
For
sore.
sure. So you're getting $8.50 for that 4-legger, and I'm just going 5 straight on it.
Fuck yeah. We could do some serious printing here.
Serious
Make
damage.
some serious ground.
The young guns.
The young
do some
guns.
Serious damage.
Righto. Let's hear from Pedro.
8 legs, Broncos.
Righto,
Carlton.
Reggies at Old Boys versus the Young Guns. Righto, Pedro's going to change it up this week. I'm going to do a 5-leg J-Mac place multi at Rosehill. That's right, a place multi. So here we go, 5 legs. Race 1, number 2, Silvanito. Race 4, number 1, Pure Alpha.
Ooh.
Race 6, number 1, Sivka Burka. Race 9, number 3, Charlton Lane. Race 10, number 7, Walado. So there's the 5 races, all for a place.
Oh, yeah.
J-Mac is hot favourite for 3 of them. Bluebet are going to give me $9.20 odds, so I'll have 3 units on that, please.
Wow.
Let's go. And then with my remaining 2 units, I'll do a 4-leg try-scorer multi.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the Melbourne Storm Roosters game. That's right, Grapes. I'm staying away from Broncos and Carlton. And do something different. There's a bit of value in this game, I thought, across the whole weekend. So 4-legger, try-scorers. Let's go. Daniel Tupu, anytime. Tedesco, Will Warbrick, and Alicia Katoa.
Oh,
man.
Thanks to Bluebet at $21 odds. Ooh. I will have my remaining 2 units on that, please.
Lovely.
Righto, lads. Attack.
I think it's going to be real tough to pick try scorers in that game. You're getting value. Even both teams, both like head-to-head. Roosters like $1.70, Melbourne at $2 something. But
really? They're blown out a bit.
They're blown out a bit. But I think that game, like the only safe bet from that game is unders.
You reckon?
I reckon it's going to be an absolute arm wrestle and a battle. Two teams right at the top of the summit. It's going to be a fucking great game, but it's going to be tough to pick 4 try scorers, man. So if he pulls that off, props to him.
I rate your unders thing because I don't think Melbourne have been playing that well, but defensively they're just
That's what's
unreal.
That's the big difference between a great team and an average team is your defensive efforts, and that's why Melbourne are at the top because they're winning those fucking battles of the games.
The Chooks have been averaging 40 points a
That's
game.
what I mean.
So
Melbourne's defense versus Roosters' attack.
There you go. It'll either be a blowout to the Chooks, or it'll be just an arm wrestle.
Fucking 8-4 or something.
We've got
keen for it, but
we're just gonna watch Siska Tommy here, just to really.
So we're in
drive
number 4, hey?
Gate 1.
One.
We're going to watch Siska Tommy because we've just gone down in a photo and run second in the first leg, so this will hurt. This will hurt. He's come out pretty well where he did last week.
600 metres.
Yeah. He likes the 700, I think.
He likes being last.
He's fucked anyway. You watch him. This is where he comes into his own. Ready?
Yeah, it was this turn.
Round this bend. Oh, there's too many in his way, man. The three's
he's making ground.
Nah.
But fuck me, the 3 is about
It'll
50 metres clear.
Yeah,
cunt.
that's outrageous. He'll run second.
Look at him. He's charging.
Look at him. He loves that bend, eh?
Yeah, fuck yeah. But number 3.
Nah, 3's
Jesus
home.
Christ.
3 has won by
He
a
won
street.
600 metres early, cunt.
Yeah.
Holy.
Tommy's
third.
run third. Fuck
Okay.
you, Tommy. That's why we don't go to him 2 weeks
We
in a
shouldn't
row.
have watched it. He would have won if we didn't watch it.
You reckon?
Yep. And we still would have had 100% on the show.
Well, we don't. We still do with Siska because we'd already lost.
Yeah, true. We're
So
just
it's all
that was just bystander.
Right, that's it. We're done. We've got everyone's bets in. We'll post them in the morning. Don't forget to gamble responsibly this weekend. Set your fucking deposit limits or whatever you got to do.
And when you're doing it, do it with Bluebet.
Download the Bluebet app, please. Start punting with the True Blue Aussie bookie. We couldn't do it without them. We honestly couldn't do it without them.
the reason we
we
have
do
this
have
show.
a couple of big announcements coming up with our wagering partner coming up in the next couple of months. So, yeah, exciting times ahead. We'll see you on Wednesday for a full-on Tommy Dahl Origin recap.
Keen to hear it.
Yes, me
Keen to hear what
too.
the big fella has
Hope
to
you
say.
enjoyed it. And, yeah, fucking see you Wednesday.
Hooroo.